The mental health tip. According to U.S. statistics, only half of all first marriages last beyond the 20-year mark. Your divorce with Wiz was very difficult. Just what helped you get through that? And like, I'm sure there's a lot of females out there that are in the same position.
I cried for like 3 years.
Damn.
Straight. While dating other people.
Damn. Did they comfort you at all?
No, I mean, I didn't do it in front of them, but I would like be with them and then go in the bathroom and cry.
Damn.
Because I just felt like I watched my mom be in such a toxic relationship.
Right.
Like my whole life. And then when they broke up, she just never moved on. Like she was forever fucked up over that for like year. It's been like 14 years now. Wow. And she's still like hasn't dated anyone since then. And I think that's one of the mistakes that I made during my divorce was like pushing myself to date people because I didn't want to be like my mom.
Right.
But I wasn't ready.
Right.
Like I would, and it's fucked up, but it's true. Like I could just be honest. I would be out on dates with them and just literally go in the bathroom and cry. Damn. And then come back and just be like, okay, I wasn't happy for a long time.
Right. You were going through the motions.
I was, yeah.
Damn. So yeah, what finally helped, do you feel? Is that when you
I just cried it out so I couldn't cry anymore.
Okay.
That's all you could do.
Right.
I mean, nothing can mend a heartbreak. It just takes time.
Right.
It doesn't just go away. There's no Buddhism or nothing you can do to make that feeling go away.
Right.
You just gotta let time heal it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask your advice for people out there. So you would say time, definitely just like.
Yeah, just know it's temporary. I mean, when you really love somebody like that never goes away.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't go away, but it does get better.
Right.
It definitely gets better.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's why me and Wiz, we co-parent so well.
Yeah.
Because, we've come to terms with our relationship like a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And we respect each other and, our significant others. And, when we have parties for Sebastian, we all come together, as a family and even like, AE.
Right.
And Wiz, we all get along. There's times where like Slash wants to go to Wiz's house to see his brother.
That's adorable.
So, it's like we're one big happy family now.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that obviously had to take time, right? Like
it takes time.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always been really good co-parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because even if you're mourning, you still have to make it about the kids.
Totally.
So you can't make it about you or who he's dating or who you're dating. Like, you just got to make it just about your baby.
Right.
And that's what we did.
Absolutely. And, just you growing up with divorced parents, like, was there maybe things you saw that you didn't want to, happen in your own life? Or, like, I don't know, how did your upbringing affect?
Well, again, with my mom's situation, I didn't want to end up like that. So I forced myself to date when I wasn't ready. And then also, being famous and married is like a million times harder than just not being famous and being married.
Sure.
So if the statistics already say like non-famous people are getting divorced at a rapid rate, when you're famous, it's way harder.
Right.
It's way harder because it's like, we get photographed or there's fake stories about us. And if I go out with my friends and like an NBA player is in the same restaurant and then the next day it's like Amber was seen with so-and-so. And it's like, I don't know him.
Yeah.
That's unfair for you to make a story about me. And now I have to live with that.
Right.
And explain myself when it's just not the case.
Right.
So it makes it that much harder, especially when we were young when we got married.
Right.
Yeah, we were young. We weren't really prepared mentally for that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Even me, when I see hate, I'm like, oh my God. Like, was there a point that you could just not care?
Oh no, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
No, I really don't give a
Okay.
fuck.
Awesome.
Like that's why like you never see me like arguing with people
Right.
in comments or like, or, you know, even when they associate me with different men, I don't really say anything. I'll just be like, guess I'm a hoe then. And then I'll make a slut walk and just empower women.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and explain myself to people. That's one thing I'm not gonna do.
Absolutely.
Like there's a video on YouTube, and it says 18 guys Amber Rose slept with. And on my kids, I don't even know these men.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know. I mean, besides the Wiz and like
Yeah.
AE and
Yo, someone
Homeboy.
really sat there and made up 16 other people.
I swear to God, and I
That's
don't even know
crazy.
them, never met them. One of the football players, I never even heard of him before.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, this is interesting.
Right.
And I'm like, what am I going to do? Go on Twitter and be like, that's not true.
Right.
Like, just stop thinking that I'm a hoe.
Yeah.
I was just
Wait.
like, all right, I'll just take that.
That's hilarious.
Well, because the thing of it is, like, you can say who you are until you're blue in the face. It doesn't really matter. People
Right.
will have their own judgments about you. So you can't just explain yourself all day, because that is not good for your mental health.
Right. Absolutely.
The people that know you love you, and that's all that matters.
Right.
So everyone else is just noise.